Change means the residue of the past will still remain. A transformation means nothing of the past will remain, which is what is needed today. If you want to create a new world, if you want a new generation to have a fresh life. It's been expressed in so many ways. Being in this part of the world, what they're familiar with generally. Someone said, leave the dead to the dead. It's very significant. This is not coming out of recklessness. This is not coming out of unconcern. But this is coming with the concern that you must be a fresh life. You can learn many things from the past about complete life by yourself, that dimension, which is the very source of who we are. Our intentions, our actions, our thoughts and our attitudes are a consequence of that. Or in other words, we are trying to fix the consequence without fixing the source. Now all these distinctions of variety of things that they said, gender discriminations, racial discriminations, every kind, okay. Somebody is a Hindu, somebody is a Muslim, somebody is a Googler. It becomes a religion after some time, believe me. Second generation, they will become a religion by themselves. Yes, I'm saying you see a football match going on. It's like a religion, two different clubs. They're willing to fight and kill each other. Just a game. That dimension. So, which is the very source of who we are. Our intentions, our actions, our thoughts and our attitudes are a consequence of that. Or in other words, we are trying to fix the consequence without fixing the source. Now all these distinctions of variety of things that they said, gender discriminations, racial discriminations, every kind, okay. Somebody is a Hindu, somebody is a Muslim, somebody is a Googler. It becomes a religion after some time, believe me. Second generation, they will become a religion by themselves. Yes, I'm saying you see a football match going on. It's like a religion, two different clubs. They're willing to fight and kill each other. Just a game. So where does this come? In our book, in our holy book, our prophet, our God said this, we're just doing that. I was just watching these guys, I had tears in my eyes. These are wonderful guys. These are guys who are willing to die for what they believe in. But they've been screwed up by the scriptures. Yes, these are wonderful people who are willing to die for what they think is right, all right? A man who is willing to die for what he thinks is right is a great man. But look at the consequence. Simply because of limited identity. So this ahankara, this identity is what wills the intellect. If you hold the right identity, from an early age, if it's brought into us that your identity is with the entire cosmos, because nothing happens here without everything's involvement in you. We are sitting on this round planet which is spinning and moving at a great speed. Looking at their actions, you may be sitting here, I know I'm getting into mindfulness. Sitting here, all of us think these are horrible people. But you must understand this, they believe they are doing the greatest thing that a human being can do. They're working for God. There can be no better employer. Not Google, God.
But you've never prayed to.
Huh? That's my problem. But I'm saying, you should have seen this, you know, I'm sure you guys can Google anything. You must see, there is a press meet that the Afghan Taliban is conducting with the international media just before United States invaded Afghanistan. All these young guys with long beards and big turbans, they're all sitting like this. And they're asking questions. Just then they had, bombed that Buddha statue and they made this thing that girls should not go. Because your experience of life is limited to this, naturally you're identified with this and this is you and this is how you look. Somebody looks so different, whether in gender or because of race or because of maybe just fashion. Who knows what makes them different? But suddenly, this is me, that's you, it's established. But we sit here in this hall, whatever the color of our skin, whatever our religion, whatever our body has no problem. But the identity has a problem. You're identified with something. We have not cultured our children right from an early age that your identity should be universal. This is something in India, traditionally, before you start education for a child, there's something called Vidhya Mantra, where the first chant that they must do is that my identification with the entire cosmos. Without this, you should not give education to a child. That is the understanding. Because education is seen as an empowerment. You should not empower a person who has limited identifications. Because it doesn't matter whether it's of individual nature, or of family, or of community, or race, religion, nation, it doesn't matter. Once you have limited identity, you will cause disharmony, you will cause cruel things, thinking you're supreme. Someone went to the extent of saying, I think so I exist, or whatever. I want to ask all of you a simple question. Tell me, is it because we exist we may think? Or is it because we think we exist? Which way is it? Hello? Because we exist, we may think. Because people are in such a state of mental diarrhea all the time, non-stop it's going on, they think it's more of an existence than existence. But my head is all the time empty unless I want to think about something. So I know thought is not necessary, I can just live here without the thought. When I want, I will think, otherwise I'll keep quiet. Just like my hand, if I want, I use it, otherwise I keep it here. Similarly, you must be able to do this with your mind. Just because you lost control over your mind and you think it…
Percentage? 70%. 65. 65, got it. Yeah.
70.
And what about you?
70.
You? 20, yeah. 50, got it. Understand? Yeah.
67.
67.
I am also 70.
Okay. And what about you? The last one. Second last one. Yes. Sorry, me. Yes. 70, 79? 55. 60%. Got it. Yeah. How long have you been there? 60, 70%. Yes.
70.
Yes.
70. 75.
75 to 8?
80.
75 to 80. Good. Last one. 17 or 70? 70. Yes, last one. 70. Jan. 67 and a half. Have you calculated? Calculation किया क्या? Next और कौन रह गया? Yes.